Ratio is frequently used in real-life situations. For example, when you make orange squash, it might say on the bottle 1 part concentrate to 3 parts water. This is a ratio. When making concrete, you use 1 part cement to 4 parts sand. This is also a ratio. If I wanted to find the ratio of red squares to yellow squares, how could I do it? I would start by putting the headings red and yellow. If I move the coloured squares out underneath the correct headings, I can see that I have five reds and 7 yellows. So the ratio of red to yellow is 5 to 7. And we show a ratio using this symbol here. If I do this one in the same way, I find that I have 4 reds and 8 yellows. So I can write the ratio as 4 to 8. If I look more carefully though, I can also see that for every 1 red, I have 2 yellows. So I can also write this ratio as 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is the same ratio as 4 to 8, but we say it's in its simplest form. Here's a question for you to try. Try to write your answer in its simplest form. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play. You should have found that there are 3 red squares and 9 yellow squares. So the ratio is 3 to 9. However, for every 1 red square, there are 3 yellow squares. So I can write this ratio in its simplest form as 1 to 3. Here we have 3 tricky ratio questions. I'm going to go through each one in turn. In this question, I want to know how much water I would need to make squash if I put 30 millilitres of concentrate in a glass. I'm told that the ratio is 1 part concentrate to 3 parts water. So I'm going to start with my headings, concentrate and water. The ratio is 1 to 3. I want to use 30 millilitres of concentrate. I know that to get the amount of water, I always need to multiply by 3. 30 multiplied by 3 gives me 90 millilitres of water. So my answer is 90 millilitres. In exactly the same way here, I'm going to start off with my ratio. Concentrate and water is in the ratio 1 to 3. I want to use 120 millilitres of water. That goes here this time. To get the amount of concentrate, I need to divide by 3. 120 divided by 3 is 40. So I need to use 40 millilitres of concentrate. Now, in this question, I'm told that I want to make a total amount of 200 millilitres of squash. I know that I still have to use concentrate and water, and they need to be in the ratio of 1 to 3. This means that in my 200 millilitres of squash, there'll be 1 part concentrate and 3 parts water, so that's 4 parts altogether. If I imagine my glass of squash, which holds 200 millilitres, being split into these 4 equal parts, I can see that they will be worth 50 millilitres each. I need 1 part concentrate, so I'm just going to have 50 millilitres of concentrate, and 3 parts water, so I'm going to have 150 millilitres of water. This makes a total of 200 millilitres. So my answer is 50 millilitres of concentrate and 150 millilitres of water. Here are 3 questions for you to try. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready for the answers, press play. Here are the answers.